Today we just gonna be talking about if you keep doing what you've been on doing, bro, expect to be the same person. You see what I'm saying? Expect to be the same person. Expect no growth, bro. If you keep continuing in the same cycles, in the same energy, and you never change it up, never do nothing different, you know what I'm saying? Never step outside of that comfort zone, expect to be the same person that you always been, bro. Expect to be the person you always been because you're not stepping outside of that comfort zone, because you're not stepping into uncomfortable rooms, because you're not becoming a better person by challenging yourself, by testing yourself. You see what I'm saying? When you don't change what you do, you become the same thing. You become that person. You got to change what you do. You got to change your mindset. You got to change you got to change your energy, and you got to change your thoughts, bro. You got to change those things, bro, so you can become that person that you want to become. And how do you become that person? By doing the things that you don't want to do. Not only doing the things that you don't want to do, but goddamn harvesting yourself. You have to harvest yourself. Stop allowing yourself to be harvested. Stop allowing yourself to be harvested by not changing and mincing your ways and coming to a man with your ways and saying, this is not a good trait that I have. This is not a good habit that I have. So because you feel that's a comfortable habit and it aligns with you so well, you don't change it. You see what I'm saying? So it's hard for you to become a different person because you don't change. You haven't changed that. You haven't changed that. So you wonder why your life is not going a certain way. You wonder why your growth is stagnant. You wonder why your potential is not being maximized. Your potential is not being maximized because you haven't changed. You haven't changed your routine. So you continue to do the same old things, bro. And something about the person that becomes what they continue to do is they become that person that motherfuckers know what you gonna do. Now you predictable. Now motherfuckers pointing you out like, oh, this what he do. This the type of person this motherfucker is. Now they can put that label on you because you never changed. Because you haven't changed your ways. Because you haven't immense your ways. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna come to understand is, nigga, the more you change it up, the more open-minded you become. The more hardworking you become. You see what I'm saying? The more the truth you find. You gotta understand these things. What you gotta understand is, bro, you have to change it up. You have to change how you communicate. If you don't read, start reading. If you don't work out, start working out. You see what I'm saying? You have to do these things, nigga, so you can increase your life, not only physically but spiritually. Not only physically but spiritually. This is something we all do. It's something we need to all do. You see what I'm saying? And how you do that, nigga, is changing. It's changing what you do, changing up your routine, changing up the things you do and constantly do. See what I'm saying? A lot of folks smoke weed because they identify with that as being spiritual. You see what I'm saying? Or those type of things. You have to change that. You have to change that. You got to identify with yourself as this me. This is myself. You see what I'm saying? So you got to change. No, fuck, nigga. Don't ask me, bro. Look, bro. I mean, no shit like that. Look. Yeah, though, bro, you have to change. You have to continue to change your ways. You see what I'm saying? And when you changing your ways, bro, you understand, nigga, you become a different person. You start to walk in a different light. You hold yourself to a different standard. No. You hold yourself to a different standard. You hold yourself accountable. You see what I'm saying? So when you change your ways and when you change, nigga, you start to hold yourself accountable. And when you're holding yourself accountable, nigga, you turn into a different person. You see what I'm saying? Because you understand you can't do the same things that you were doing in the past. You can't do the same things that you were doing in the past because I changed. You know what I'm saying? I didn't continue to doing this, continue to doing the same things what led me into becoming the same person. No, I changed. I changed. I manifested a better person. I manifested a better person. And how did I do that? I started with myself. I started internally. I started internally and then start to work on the external. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't start on the inside of yourself and try to work on all the outside parts of yourself, what you overstand is, nigga, the external will look good, but the internal will be fucked up. So your mind will be fucked up. You got to start here first. You got to start here first for when it comes to change and changing things, bro. You don't want to be the same motherfucker you was 10 years ago. Stagnant. No growth. No growth. Not only that, nigga, you don't have no information, no wisdom, no knowledge. You see what I'm saying? You gotta understand these things. You gotta understand these things. You gotta understand, nigga, step outside of what you call goddamn your comfort zone. You gotta step outside of that. You see what I'm saying? So you can goddamn reach those limits and those aspirations that you want to. Not only that, nigga, we're coming into a sun cycle in the sun age, nigga. So where this sun is hot, extremely hot and getting hotter. So nigga, it is gonna crumble all those illusions and all those type of things that you have. It's gonna crumble that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to evolve with Mother Nature. You have to evolve not with the world, but evolve with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand these things because a lot of people, like I say, they stay stagnant. They stay in one position. They stay in one form. So they not understanding why they not growing. They not understanding why that chosen energy not upon them, because you refuse to change. You refuse to let go of habits. You refuse to let go of certain things that you need to let go of. And it's detrimental to self. It's detrimental to self. It's detrimental to self because you overstand, nigga. When you overstand, nigga, okay, I gotta take accountability for myself and I can't keep doing the same things to change. You overstand, nigga, damn. I've been putting myself in this fucked up position for so long because I refuse to change. I refuse to evolve. That's and a lot of folks mistake that, bro. That's what spirituality is all about. It's about evolving. It's about growing. It's about removing yourself from certain things and growing into a different light. You see what I'm saying? And when you growing into those different lights, nigga, that's spirituality. Not only that, you touching different information. You're learning self. You're learning thyself. You see what I'm saying? That's part of spirituality. That's part of spiritual growth. But folks don't identify with that as spiritual growth. You see what I'm saying? A lot of folks sit there and just goddamn do the shit that they want to do and say I'm growing. No, no. I You identify with growth as you change. You see what I'm saying? Because you're changing. You're growing into that person that you want to be. You see what I'm saying? But you have to continue to change your ways and change what you do. If you continue to do the same old shit you've been doing, you will be the same person that you've been being. You see what I'm saying? So that's something you gotta understand. That's something we gotta understand, bro. The world is constantly changing. The world is constantly evolving. And when I say the world, I mean nigga Mother Nature. You see what I'm saying? Energy is constantly evolving. Energy is constantly being put out for you to harness. You see what I'm saying? But you will never be able to harness this energy and come into this energy if you don't understand, nigga. I gotta evolve and change. I gotta evolve and change. I can't keep doing the same shit that I've been doing because it's obviously not working. It's obviously not working. You see what I'm saying? You can't step into spirituality or something like that, nigga, and you don't start with self first. You're not changing yourself internally first. You're not looking for the gems for yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Spirituality is about self-improvement, self-growth, self-knowledge, self-wisdom. Change. Change. You understand what you understand is when you information, it immediately changes you. It immediately changes you because you do realize, nigga, you got puppets out here. You got fucking energy vampires. Not only do you have energy vampires, but you got motherfuckers that's not human. Parasites walking around. You see what I'm saying? Parasites in our food. So when you understand these things, you understand, nigga, I have to remove myself. I have to change myself. I have to change what I like, nigga. And you oftentimes have to change yourself from when you were being groomed as a kid and coming up as a kid because some of our parents didn't know. A lot of our parents didn't know that they were misleading us. You see what I'm saying? You see the point of view of just being able to change and change the fucking what you doing in your everyday life, bro, and changing it up. Changing it up. You see what I'm saying? If you're not getting the productivity from something that you realize that you need to be getting it from, change it up. Change the area that you're doing it in. So I'm saying change your energy when you're doing it. That's the thing that you need to be doing, bro. You have to change or you have to evolve, nigga. Because in this time, nigga, you'll be left behind. You will be left behind. You see what I'm saying? And in this day and age, you can see the demon on people, the low energy on people, the low self-esteem. They not growing. You can see those type of things. You can see those type of things. So I'm saying, especially in this, with this spiritual veil being broken and unlocked, you understand these things. You understand these things, so you move with a certain authority. You move with a certain veracity. So I'm saying, you move like you know, because you do know. You do know it's time to change. You do know it's time to move. Stop investing in everybody else and invest in yourself. Stop investing in everybody else and invest in yourself. Because when you invest in yourself, nigga, you see the blessing come out. You see what I'm saying? You see the energy come out. A lot of us goddamn went into a religion and gave them our all instead of giving ourselves our all and looking at ourselves like, okay, we can sustain this energy as well. We can sustain this energy as well. You got to understand this. You got to remove yourself from negative things and negative qualities. So I'm saying change yourself. Continue to change yourself. Continue to evolve. Bro. I don't give a fuck how old you are. I don't give a fuck how old you are. It's never too late. It's never too late. If you can still walk, if you still mobile and you can still talk and communicate, it's never too late to go dive into something new, to go try something new. You see what I'm saying? To go open a new door for yourself. Because you understand, nigga, it's not all about goddamn where I'm at right now. It's about me slowly but surely changing myself and evolving. You see what I'm saying? So I can step into the next side of the spiritual realm. And I can step into the next side of just myself. That's something that you have to obtain, something that you want to do, bro. You got to understand these things. It's not meant for you to be in the same place and continue to doing the same things. As I said before, bro, Earth is a school. Well, Earth being a school, nigga, you supposed to learn. You supposed to tap into these different gems, learn and move on. You see what I'm saying? Learn and move on. You got to understand these things, bro. You got to look for these things, though. And you got to be willing to change. You got to be willing to change. You can't have nobody goddamn not on your side, not wanting you to change, wanting you to stay the same motherfucker. Because if you stay the same motherfucker, you're going to be the same motherfucker that you always been. You're going to be the same motherfucker you always been, bro. Stop looking at other people's plates. Stop looking at other people. Look at yourself and really sit down with yourself and be like, hey, bro, do I like this about myself? Do I like this about myself? You see what I'm saying? Am I actually growing? Is this actually for me? You got to understand these things. You got to move at a certain pace, nigga, where you understand things and you overstand things and understand, nigga, I can't be the same person that I was 10 years ago, that I was 5 years ago, because that shit ain't going to cut it. Because that shit ain't going to cut it, and it's not going to cut it. You got to improve yourself, bro. Stop doing the same things that you've been on doing, or you going to continue to be the same old motherfucker you've been on being. See what I'm saying? Especially if you don't like that person that you are right now, that feeling that you have about yourself. See what I'm saying? You may not say it. You may on the outside look clean as hell and like ain't nothing going on. But internally, you fucked up. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like that. You do not want to be like that. You got to understand, nigga, it's principles to certain things. You got to move a certain way, bro. So change what you do to change you. Change what you accept. And you will change you, bro. So I thank y'all for tapping in with me. I know it was a little short video, bro, but this is a motivational video for you, for your future self. You see what I'm saying? So you can speak to yourself and be like, damn, I did change myself. If this help you, you know what I'm saying? By all means, consume. Change yourself, though. Continue to change yourself, bro. I thank y'all for tapping in with me. Like, comment, subscribe, bro. We finna get up out of here. Peace.